big for our last one for a
No,
while.
no, I don't think so. No, I'm just not in the mood. July the 3rd.
It's
And
the
you're
3rd of July.
and it's before 10 a.m. and you're awake and you're perpendicular to the ground. So something
I
something is
am
up. Something is wrong in the
in
fabric
the
of the
state of
universe.
Denmark. All right. Well, actually, it's interesting you're mentioning the universe because we should start, of course, with the fact that you should.
Oh, this shot. I saw this on your page. This is just darling. And that's you. That's you with your thumb up. And of course, it's not up anywhere yet. It's just in the air for now, but it'll be up somewhere
Yeah,
else eventually.
and that's Leslie said, looking at me as if to say, I if this little bastard hadn't come around, I would still be the youngest.
I
I'm
was
gonna
going to
beat him
say,
up
yeah,
later.
that look says, my God, my life is about to come to an end. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, God.
And it's a hot one, another hot one today.
Yeah.
And this is July the 3rd.
Yes.
So if you were born on the 20th of April and this is July the 3rd, your zodiac sign is Taurus.
Yes.
You are determined and grounded in nature.
Oh boy.
And amongst your most defining qualities are, being determined and grounded in nature. Okay.
That's it. That's about it.
Uh,
There isn't
yeah.
much more there. No.
Although the earthly practical
And
influence
and
of Taurus,
with enough fiber, things can go on from there, but there's not a
yes,
whole lot else to
that's right.
add.
But let's see. Hold on, I can't read here. No, that's better. Uh, you have a sense of permanence, and your birthday also falls on the cusp of the Aries sign.
Yes, it does because
You're
some.
on the cusp.
Yeah, I think the Gazette says I'm a Taurus, and the Journal de Montréal says I'm an Aries. So somewhere
Okay,
stuck. Of
well, it
course, that's the
means
story
you,
of my life anyway, isn't it?
but being on the cusp,
That's
does
right.
it does it hurt? But it means you're adventurous and optimistic.
Oh my. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, and
I.
of course your heavenly body is Uranus.
Yeah. Oh yes,
You
it
could.
is.
Would you like to pronounce it another way?
No, that
Ah
pretty well
ha ha
sums it
ha.
up. Yeah. Mm.
Uranus first transited Taurus in May 15th of 2018 to November 6th of 2018, and it's consistently in the sign until 2025-26. So we approach money and personal possessions in new ways and learn how to free ourselves from certain material constraints.
Oh boy.
Innovative ways to make ourselves comfortable emerge.
Yeah, and
We're
that.
less
Yeah, and the orbit
inhibited.
and the that orbit of the whatever that is around there is getting tighter and tighter every day.
Yeah, I got this picture not from NASA but from your proctologist. Um, I tell you
I
though,
told you that story when I got my scan. What do they call it?
the
The
yeah. Oh God, I can't.
I can't
Isn't
even
that
think of
true?
it when they stick the camera up there.
Yeah, yeah.
I was up at a specialist place. This is many years ago at
Yeah.
Côte de Neige, and I was on the table there, heavily sedated, and he was poking around there with the camera, and
Right.
there was a TV monitor on the wall, so I could watch this procedure taking place.
With all the
And
stars around.
yeah, and then after a couple of seconds, he leans down. He says, I used to watch you on TV." So
A colonoscopy.
a colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy.
So
I used to watch.
I said, well, you're getting the full view now, or whatever I said. I don't recall it because I was
I can see the headlines
yeah,
from.
yeah, yeah. I was singing Johnny Mathis tunes in my brain, and he said, I used to watch you on TV. God, I'd forgotten about that.
But I just it's just so you innovative ways to make ourselves
Yeah,
comfortable
that's right.
emerge,
Yeah,
as you
and
can
I'm
say.
thinking
Yeah,
of a camera.
we're less inhibited about expressing our sensuality, self-love, body love, and pampering.
Oh my.
This has got you down. You're
Body
lucky.
love. What was
I
it?
don't have any picture for that.
No, what was it?
I
Woody
don't.
Allen. Woody Allen says, "I make love to." Was this masturbation? I make love to myself because that's my favorite person is me.
The
Yeah,
one you love.
that's
Yes.
right.
Your lucky number is 473.
Okay.
July 3rd for Taurus. You may have recently felt immense pressure to complete a project, perform, conform, or commit to something you're a bit reticent, I think they mean hesitant about.
Yes.
The pressure will ease. You'll see that much of the vice twisting was self-imposed and that people
Yes.
are and always have been accepting of who you are.
Yes.
You'll also no longer feel the need to gain someone's approval.
Oh my. Okay.
Alternate side parking is a must, and don't bother calling your cable provider or other
Or
utility.
UPS. Yeah.
Or you, yeah. So there you are,
Thank you.
and it'll just piss them off.
Are we going to hear yours too? No.
Would you like that?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a
there you are.
Cancer, are you?
Cancer
Oh, that's
on the-
right.
No, I'm Leo, but you're Cancer on the cusp. There could be tears.
Okay.
So I'm Leo,
Yep.
and I'm characterized by an upbeat, positive, and humorous personality,
Oh.
a very social persona, and find it irresistible to grab center stage and entertain your friends, family, or peers. There are a few that don't appreciate your comedic charms, and there are even fewer that don't appreciate your optimism. Your friends and family are often inspired by your ability to take the positive aspects of any situation. You're strong-minded, a Leo. Born on the 9th, you have grit and ability to come back from difficult circumstances. So, and this also says if you were a Leo and July 3rd, a younger sibling can be of great support. I don't see that happening.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Have I
You don't.
lost
Well,
you?
you're the youngest. I'm thinking about the family. You're the baby.
I am the baby,
Yes,
so that's
okay,
it's just
right.
it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
No.
No, because
And there you
your
go.
brother hasn't spoken to you in many years, and your sister's. When he talks to you once a year when he does the taxes, doesn't he? He picks up the
Yeah,
phone
pretty
and says,
much.
"Did you get the T9? Did you get the T9?"
This is Joshua Slocum on July 3rd, 1898. He was, he was born in Bar Island, Nova Scotia, but on July 3rd, 1898, he became the first person to complete a solo circumnavigation of the globe.
God, in a suit and tie too. I love those old pictures of the guys, and the ones downtown Montreal. They're digging the subway, and they're all wearing suits and ties.
Anyway, he did it on this ship, but that was Joshua Slocum. He was lost at sea. He never learned how to sail. He was a
Okay.
great sailor, but he
Okay.
not how to sail, how to swim.
Okay, never picked that up, did he?
No, he didn't. That's very good. This is amazing. I didn't know it was this early.
That's
This
Will
is-
Aitken, isn't it? That's a young Will Aitken looking over, saying, "My God, I have to go back to Terre Haute now."
Yeah, in that car. Scottish engineer John Logie Baird on July 3rd, 1928, demonstrated the first transmission of color television.
Oh yes.
In London, July 3rd, 1928. It was a picture of this woman. Her name was Patty Naismith. She was an actress. She was a pilot, and she was a racing car driver.
Oh my.
Color television in 1928, and the picture, it was a live picture, and it only lasted about 28 seconds. They completed the broadcast day by playing episodes of My Mother the Car.
With Jerry Van Dyke, a very young and handsome Jerry Van Dyke there.
I should have had my reading glasses on. So there we are.
The late Jerry
And,
Van Dyke, unfortunately.
The late Jerry Van Dyke, who was actually very good in a TV series called Coach. So that's pretty much it for me.
Well, thank you very much for sharing that with me. And this is our last. This is our last foray for a while. I'm tired. You know what? And I'm talking to people who are they're just tired. They're tired of Zooming, and they're tired of hearing people not wearing masks and this and that and other bullshit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm tired of being a crabby old man walking down the street because I'm not usually the crabby old man type, am I? But people just wandering along, no social distancing, no
well,
masks, all
I've
up
come up
against it. Just
I've come up with something that you and I are going to do. You and
oh,
I are going
we
to get
are.
in the car,
Yeah.
and we're going to drive to Vegas. We're driving to Vegas,
Yeah.
back
Caesar's
to the
Palace.
United States of America, where
Yeah.
the Constitution says you don't have to do a goddamn thing, including wear a mask or use apostrophes. So we're going to Caesar's Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hook up with John
We're,
Stewart Logie and
we're
do
going to
some
go to
color
Caesar's
television.
Palace, and we're going to
Yeah.
go see Wayne Newton.
Oh my
Up
God.
close and personal, and we're going to ask Wayne if we can get up close and personal, just to see that face, because Wayne is 78,
He's still around, eh?
and there were portions of that face that at one time spent time in a UPS truck because he's been spackled and smirched more than
Wow.
once. It reminds me of the old Benny Hill joke about the guy who used to get the nip and tuck, but they used to pull at the
Yes.
top of his head and nip it and tuck it. And he said after a while he couldn't go to the beach without wearing a scarf. So this is this is what I think of when I see Old Wayne. But he's been there forever.
Boy, where did he get? He got that. He got that hair out of a UPS
Yeah,
truck.
Mr.
Holy
Entertainment. Anyway, Wayne Newton. We're going to go see Wayne, and we're going to go see Dionne Warwick. Now, I have time for. She's 79, is Dionne, and she's doing the Vegas thing too. I think most of the shows have been canceled, but by the time you and I get there in the Chevy, they'll be back
Yeah.
on this fall, and.
Well, we're going out in the Chevy Biscayne.
And we're going to go out in the Chevy. We're going to order the biggest shrimp cocktail they have. We're going to sit. We're going to
That looks
sit.
low key Vegas. Yeah.
We're going to sit in separate booths, and we're going to have to look around the shrimp cocktail to see Dion on the stage, of course, looking under the shrimp.
Do you know the way?
That's
to
right.
San
And when they
Jose?
wheel Burt Bacharach onto the stage,
dear.
Burt is 92. When they
He's
wheel
still
him onto the
alive?
stage, oh yes, we will yell in unison. Nobody wants to go to San Jose, so we're going to, and then stand
He
up
wrote
and
that
applaud.
with Hal David. He's a Montreal boy.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Or went to McGill or
and we're gonna be the only two in the room with shrimp sauce all over our ties.
Can I have another dollar's worth of dime chips, please?
So that's what we're doing in the next couple of weeks. I don't know if you knew that or not, but that's what we're gonna go.
Oh no,
We're going to
that's a
Vegas.
great
That's
idea.
all.
Well, I think we've complemented each other quite well, haven't
Yes,
we?
yes, we have.
Yeah.
And yes,
Strange but true.
strange but true. So strange. We're going to take some days off here, and I wish to thank everyone who has taken the time to drop us a line and to leave comments on the YouTube channel and to suggest guests. And all the guests we've had on have been terribly lovely with us and forthcoming. And thank you very much for the feedback. And we'll pick it up
been a good
again
run.
in the
Yeah.
coming weeks.
Yeah.
I
I
think
think we
Terry.
just need to recharge our batteries.
Little
on
bit.
The old Chevy Biscayne.
I think Terry Moshers has agreed to join us in the coming weeks, and we've got a couple of other people who said that they would be happy to join us, but probably later in July or in August sometime. So
Yep.
we will see
Already.
that. Yeah,
That's good. So
And what
get
about
some rest.
you?
Are you tired?
I am. I'm not sleeping very well, but then again, everybody has their
happened to
own
me. Yeah.
their own crap to put up with these days, whether it be a house full of kids or business picking up or trying to keep their business going and all of that. So
Yeah. A lot of challenges out there, and I hope we've made people feel fun and,
At least-
and silly and some serious stuff.
yeah, and distracting a
give it
little bit, and
a diversion.
and thank you to Matthew Friedman again. A lot of feedback about Matthew's interjections and comments and analysis yesterday, and so we
it's
hope to
very
have more like that for you in the coming weeks. And voila!
We'll talk to you soon.
All right, cheers.
On.
Cheers.